Yo, what's going on everybody? It's FreeDude99 and welcome back to Destiny 2 episode Heresy and Act 1 of the story. We're in part 2, week 2, and we have a couple things of course updated. We have some new things released along with an exotic quest. But of course, first of all, we gotta get into the story. We gotta learn what's going on with Drifter, with Sloan, and what is going on with the brand new Echo. Now, we also have some dialogue. Guardian, the Drifters recon dredged up some intel.
I'll keep it short. Energy's getting yanked on down from the Dreadnought into Savathuns Throne world. The whole damn lot of it. Maybe she knows something we don't. Maybe we can beat it out of her. Either way, sure ain't for nothing good.
Guardian, you're on point. Get boots on the ground and investigate. Drifter, Overwatch, and comms.
Yeah. I know how it goes.
And looks like we're here. Mission dossier, Anchored Thrones. Lucent Hive collaborator has alerted Deputy Commander Sloan to a possible anchor incursion in Savathuns Throne world. It needs to be dealt with. Let's see what our actual quest says here. You were tasked with investigating a potential anchor incursion that would link Savathuns Throne world to the Dreadnought. This information came to you by way of Luzaku, who claims to be a friend and bids you to walk in the sky. Awesome to see Luzaku is back. We met Luzaku in the Pale Heart as an actual friendly hive who worships the Traveler and kind of is part of Savathun's brood, but kind of broke off of Savathun and now just kind of is, as far as we know, starting her own brood or is just helping us along the way, which is just really awesome to see that we actually have an Hive ally. Seeing as Savathun, of course, plays a little bit of the anti-hero in a bit. She's there for her own reasons, and if it aligns with our reasons, then we're good to go. There also was some lore this season that dropped with Savathun and her ghost, Imaru, so I'm interested to see if that'll come up.
Hey, Killer. Luzaku and Finch got us in here without Savathun knowing. But she'll get all three eyes on us soon enough. Which is fine by me. I'm spoiling for a fight.
This one knows not the answers you seek, but understands your anger.
I doubt that, Worm Breath. Just stay out of our way.
Oh, Drifter, don't be mean to Luzaku. She's actually helping us.
There's a tangle of taken energy down in the Temple of Cunning. Everything points to a new aversion anchor, same as the one in the EDZ. Nothing happens down here without Savathun's say-so. She must want it for a reason. Got no idea how it fits in with the Dreadnought, though.
Neither does this one. But in time, all things can be revealed.
Interesting. So down in the Temple of Cunning, which used to be the top level of Savathun in her throne world until she got the light and buried everything and remade her throne world with the light using the wellspring and all that. So it's interesting that the aversion anchor is down there. I wonder if this, of course, leads in.
The anchors smooth through the Ascendant plane like a knife through taken butter. No easy thing. It's hard to punch a hole, even harder to keep it open. But cutting right through a throne world? Those are like barnacles on the back side of the Ascendant plane. That kind of power makes me nervous.
Yeah, very, very interesting. Just cut through Savathun's throne world. But if these aversion anchors and the Dreadnought and the Echo, this is all responsible. If Oryx is responsible, well, of course, Savathun got the light after Oryx came back. And if Oryx is dropping an anchor to make a connection with Savathun, he wouldn't do it in the wellspring or anything. He'd do it at the place he actually knows about Savathun. And of course, you know, there's at least one time Oryx would have visited Savathuns Throne world, and most notably the Temple of Cunning, so it would make sense that that's where he would drop the anchor, because that's where he knows her best. That's who he knows is Savathun. He wouldn't drop it anywhere else.
There it is. Just as creepy as you left it.
Walk in the sky, Guardians.
We got some Scorn, of course, blocking the way, but they ain't no thing. But yeah, I could see, you know, maybe Org dropping it at his actual temple, but also the temple was made in light, along with, you know, the light blade. And I believe as well in the lore it mentioned that the Tablet of Ruin that we got is the one recovered from Savathun's Throne world. How it escaped our grasp, it's unclear on that. Maybe it's just another one that Savathun had on her. Either way, we have a Tablet of Ruin, and Oryx is planting the anchor here, where the darkness is greatest in her throne world. And there's the statue of Sathona. Oh.
You just can't stop meddling, can you? You Guardians destroy everything you can't control. This is my world, my throne. Nothing exists here without my say-so. Including you. So, in light of recent events, I believe we have a few things to discuss. Imaru thanks you for your hospitality, but our transaction is concluded. My ghost is back at my side where he belongs. He told me everything. Oh, Eris. What a loss. Poor dear is in a better place. That's what humans say, isn't it? To comfort each other. Is that comforting? There. That's over and done with. Respects paid, condolences offered. Now I have a warning for my favorite Guardian. Stay away from my brother's dreadnought. Stay away from my sister. This is a family matter. And nothing is gained by making an enemy of me. I think Eris would agree. Now leave.
Now here's a good question. Savathun allowed the aversion anchor to be planted here, but does she know that Eris is still alive? She obviously knows that we don't know she's alive, or she understands that she's dead, but being Hive and all and having a throne world, would she understand that Eris is alive? As well as she tells us to stay away and that's a family matter, so she doesn't want us messing with the Dreadnought or messing with Xivu Arath, who we have yet to see. Ooh, a lot of mysteries in play. I'm excited to start uncovering things. Slowly but surely we will. And we gotta deploy Ghost here as well.
You gonna listen to that? You're gonna let Savathun talk about Eris like she knew her? You knew her. She never looked away from danger. Always got right into the thick of things. You know, she found something in me I thought I'd lost. Now she's dead. And what she found's dead too. I just can't shake it. That bone-deep feeling. And I felt it before. She's gone. Because I cared.
Oh, Drifter. Oh, such a sad boy. Poor sweet Drifter. Well, looks like that's it for Throne World. We didn't find any aversion anchor, so it's being hidden from us, I assume. And, looks like we had our quest update here as well. Search the Nether for any remnants of Skyburner's deep scan data. We're not staying off the Dreadnought and leaving whatever's turning in there until it's too late to do anything about it. The Hive can settle their family spats on their own time. It's been too long since we commanded those halls. Guardian, I need you and whatever guns at your disposal on mission to do a little data recovery. There's an old Cabal Legion that never made it off of Oryx's ship, but they survived for a long time. Find their logs and let's learn a little bit more of what we're into. From Deputy Commander Sloan. Awesome. So we're heading back into the Nether. Gonna do some exploring, it seems. Find some more secrets and uncover what is to come next. I guess we'll, it's more the Nether, so I won't make you sit through all of that. We'll come back whenever there's some new story stuff. So we'll see if picking up any of this new data gives us any voice lines or something maybe, but if not, we will see you after. And we are back, finished up collecting all of that data from all that Cabal. Quest updated, visit the shaping slab. You've discovered a connection between the aversion anchors and the Dreadnought's long deactivated weapon. If the link exists, the weapon could be operable again. Maybe this is what the Dread are attempting to do. Your resolve has been strengthened by subsuming and wielding taken power. So we're heading back here. And we also have this. While on the Dreadnought, discovered a little taken ball, jumped into it, and was able to collect a little fragment. And now we have the taken path. Sloan inspects the osseous fragment carefully. Her ghost Xioshan runs a scan over it, computing quietly. When she's finished, she and Sloan briefly confer over their findings. The deputy commander looks worried for the barest of moments before she smooths it away under her accustomed, confident demeanor. Strong readings of taken energy. Not surprising, she says. Here's the interesting part. This, she taps the fragment, has not one but two specific energy signatures. Xioshan says it's some sort of quantum dyadic state. Two things at once, somehow. Apparently one thing hidden beneath the other is a little too simplistic for how they're interlaced, but it's close enough. Sloan shrugs and moves on to what matters. On a hunch, I had Xioshan set up a broad scan for anything else that matches either signature, and she got a hit. On Luna. That makes sense. It's still crawling with Hive. The signal's blinking in and out though, so you might need some extra help to track it down once you're there. My recommendation? It's Hive, so think like the Hive do. I'm sure there's some sort of sigil you can use to see through the illusions and mysteries. Sloan is quiet for a long moment, perfectly and eerily still. Finally, she hands the fragment back to you. Keep this. I don't like it. And we have the taken path. You'll need to see through the Hive efforts to hide secrets. Scotopic rune applied, and the reward is the Barrow Dyad exotic. So, might as well grab that. You have harnessed the power of focused will, full of desire for purpose. And echoed warnings here. The knowledge that the aversion anchors are linked to the Dreadnought's weapons, and not just loci for the taken to pour from, means their threat cannot simply be contained like a blight, must be destroyed. Echoed warnings. Ponder the Tomb of Wat and employ your new powers to drive back the Scourge of Taken. So it seems like our story for Act 1, Part 2 stops there as we wait for next week to drop. But it looks like we actually have a quest to complete here, which makes up a little bit for the short story side of the things. Because instead we actually have an exotic side of things, which is very exciting. It said we need to apply a scotopic rune. Weapon icons become visible above taken chests. And with that, we are back. Now, Unfortunately, when originally recording this, I lost all of my footage. I did a bunch of the steps, pretty much all the steps for the exotic mission, unlocking the exotic quest and unlocking the actual mission. Had it all recorded, went through, discovering it all, and I lost it. My footage got corrupted, and unfortunately, with these types of exotic quests, there's no way to go back, even on other characters. So, unfortunately, that footage is lost. There's, of course, going to be other people online going through the steps. Pretty much, you go to the moon, you discover a sigil there, you get a fragment, then you go to EDZ, you go to 2 other spots on the moon, get some more fragments, and it unlocks the exotic quest, Derealize. Investigate the source of mysterious taken power and claim it before anyone else can. Now, I did have footage as well of me actually being in the mission. It was lost as well. But just because that was lost doesn't mean I don't want to actually record it now and actually get it out. As this is part of our story, this is part of episode Heresy, and while losing the steps isn't too big of a deal, it's pretty much just us looking at these fragments, realizing that they're connected, and the light is blinking, that dualic quantum state. There's like another light blinking pretty much. This is pretty much the culmination of that. All the fragments collected have strengthened that light, that pulse that we feel. So with that, we can actually head in and discover what the Dread are doing and what the Taken are doing in this exotic mission. So, let's just jump into it. We're on Arc Warlock, of course, playing around with that Ionic Sentry, and let's discover what's going on with the Dread and this Osseous Fragment. Derealize. Get there first. Dread have made it here before you. Prevent them from reaching the source of taken power. And looks like we have... what's their name? The Heresy, Seeker of Power. Well, as close as I can get you, look out. Let's see what we can do. Oh, there's an eye. Forgot about that eye being there. As long as you are looking at the eye or the eye is in your field of view, it starts suffocating terror. But I believe if you are looking away, it won't hit you. It's just you actually having a line of sight with it with your own point of view, which is actually pretty cool. I do wonder as well if there is something where having your FOV higher, like it scales with your FOV. So like if your FOV is higher, then, you know, of course you can see the eye more, like in the corners of your screen, but if it's lower, you won't actually see it as much. Or if it's just like universally set in a balanced state between the different FOVs. Either way, Tormentor is down, the eye is gone, and we're moving up, and of course there's another eye up there. I've also been using Delicate Tune here. It's been honestly pretty fun. It jolts, it creates tons of ionic traces which feed into Bolt Charge, as well as a bunch of ability regeneration, allowing me to get my Arc Soul back very quickly. Got a good little build here that is putting in work, to say the least. Got another Tormentor. Gotta get that thing out of field of view. There we go. Don't really have any precision weaponry. Get a reload in. And that Tormentor just slamming over and over. There we go. Gordian Weaver. Boom. More Gordian Weavers, more enemies. Oh, there's an eye above us now. Let's just keep our head down. Tons of Grim going on here. Sounds like I heard a subjugator. Aha! Follower of power. Let's blind and laser you down. Ooh, we got a brief little burst of health right at the end there. Alrighty. Down. Eye is gone. Gordian Weaver still up, but not for long. There's the new finisher as well. Love that finisher. Alright, better follow it. I'm no expert, not like Eris, but that looked ritual. Without the witness, what rituals did the Dread do? What do they need? Can't be anything good. I think I missed that first line there. Alright, pursue the Dread Commander. It's escaped. Yeah, that wasn't Frisk. That was just a subjugator. I think Vrisk was an omen, specifically. I have to say, I love this in-between Ascendant Realm area. All of the tendrils and everything just infecting the space, filling up the void. I'm sure that Taken power I've been sensing, the one the Taken and the Dread have both been pursuing, is closer than ever. You know how it goes. There's no chance the Dread are a separate mission. It's too much of a coincidence. That's for sure. There's no way the Dread are just hopping in for a quick chat. We're sensing this blinking like power with these fragments, which means there's a potential we ain't the only one sensing it. What on earth? Turning on its own troops? Something's wrong here. For Heresy Seeker power. Working with the Dire Taken and fighting against its own Dread. This is kinda wild, because we even see this one isn't taken or anything. In the opening cutscene, you know, with Eris and everything, that specific, the first of the reshape, the Resonant Knife, that was a taken omen, a taken Dread. But this one isn't even taken. This is just an omen commander working with the Taken, fighting back against its own Dread kind. And from the dungeon, we also learned that... Oh, accept the curse. What is that? Is that just a... Power of the curse. That's a weird little thing right there. Oh yeah, this is what we were doing in the quest step. You take this little taken soul, and you just gotta cut down enemies until you become empowered. The curse upon you grows heavy with power, and then torn between dimensions. But we learned from the dungeon armor and the dungeon lore. Spoilers if like you haven't read it yet, be warned. But the Dread aren't just some mindless kind of... They aren't mindless like the Taken. They aren't just like driven by a leader. They are actually people and things that the Witness cut out of itself. The Grimm were described as like a bunch of dissident voices screaming, and basically the witness cutting them out, and pretty much their screams turning into the Grim, and them being so, like, so destroyed utterly that they became, you know, just a screaming Grim. And then the Dreads and like the Omens and Subjugators, these were actually dissident, maybe not even dissident people, but just people that existed inside the Witness, that the Witness cut out and reshaped. And the Resonant Knife, the first of the reshape, that was literally the first Omen to be born from the Witness. It's, the lore, honestly, this season is crazy. And we're learning some truths about the Dread, which, like, they've just been, you know, they've been kind of a mystery for better part of, you know, like, what, 8 months? We got our ogres again. Grab our curse. So that's just the second curse there. Alright, got some scions. Taking out the scions. Oh! Just as I empower the curse, I get blasted out of here. Those stasis crystals, I tell you, they're some of the deadliest things. This ogre is not something I want to fight with just this little blight. Come on, give me more. There we go, empowered. We're dunking. Dunkaroos. Grabbing the curse again, and we're torn between dimensions. Big callbacks to King's Fall. Going into the Ascendant Realm. There, we're empowered, jumping up. Crossing over. Curse grows heavy. Here we go. Planes destabilize. Guardian. Hey Guardian, stay with me. Ooh. Wherever you are, readings are haywire all over the place. Get out as soon as you can. And we're brought into a Thunderdome, just like the Echo of Auric. Fighting taken. And in the dome, and just tons of eyes popping out there. My question is, what was the ritual that Sloan was talking about doing? Still can't get a good fix on you. Do what you have to break out. It's all up to you. I trust you. No escape. No escape, no escape, no escape, no escape. Ooh. Alrighty. And here we have one of the kind of mechanics that was in some of the earlier steps that they taught us. So, it's pretty easy. You'll stand on this, you look, a symbol shows which matches the direction this is pointing in. So, if you look at it and you move right, then that activates. And we break one of the locks. Going here. That isn't... Oh, reality tears underneath no escape there. Okay, well, A is the one for forward. So if we move forward, that's a lock broken. This was left, I believe, yeah. So we just wait for this to cycle through. For reality tears to give us the correct direction that we want. Boom. Oh right, this one we need. This is the pizza. Move backward, take in energy, strengthen. And then we just need to wait one more. And we get out of here. There we go. Boom. Glad you got out that one safe. It's one thing after another here. The dread or the big unknown. The Taken I understand, more or less. They crave leadership, a will imposed on them. They're drawn to that power. Even if it is not a bigger Taken, it can make a bigger Taken for them. But the dread, what do they want? The obvious answer is power, but I wonder if it's that simple. Claim the corrupted fragment. And this is about where I crashed and lost footage. And I was doing all this stuff on like the Wednesday, and it crashed, and I will not lie, that crushed me a bit, knowing that I had to replay through, and you know, not fun at all, but does not matter. We're back here, we're in, claiming the fragment, taking energies unwind, opening the path. Ooh. We going down? We're going down. Whoa. Something's still bothering me. That taken energy you've headed towards, it's not flickering anymore. It was blinking in and out, then it was waxing and waning. Now, it's just there. That's it. It's been getting stronger, and it's not just because you're closer. Ooh. We going down? It looks like we're going up. Got some taken blasts. Oh, this is... Oh. Is that a spike? Oh, that is a spike. Let's not be waiting for that. Oh, we got some dire taken. We're even. Holy. This is like... This is a whole new area. Tons of these. I'm guessing like worm pods? Yeah, I don't think... correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we've ever been here in the Dreadnought. And these are like the... they're like drop pods. We've seen these on the moon, on Luna. One of them just crashed straight into the ground. Ooh! Ay. Gotta watch out. Oh, those things are not fun. Okay, I think we're past the barrier. Can we just jump on down? Oh, Minotaurs. Oh, crystal shatter. Been shattered by omens, but those Duskfield Minotaurs, now that is scary. Okay, how are we getting through here? Oh, a bunch of these are all... Is this where we're seeing those taken worms come from? Oh! Whoa. Holy, that gave my heart a jump. That is not cool. Was that one? What about this one? Please don't be. Oh, jeez. Oh. Crystal? Jeez, that gave my heart a jump. Out of nowhere, just surprised jump scare by the Taken or the Hive just spike wall. What are these meant to do? Just like pop the little orbs open? I don't want to be in here. Where are we going? Is that it? Is that where we're going? Can I even get up there? Yeah. Gotta watch out, jeez. Okay. Make our way. Quite the platform in here. 2 symbols. Is there any symbols around that we can be doing some shooting? There's a crystal. That crystal. Oh, okay. So there's probably 3 of them there. Uh-oh. Look before you leap. Oh no. I'm done. I'm falling. Oh, jeez. Oh, don't tell me. It's gonna put me all the way back. Okay. Okay, we're good. Yeah, there's a spike right there. Okay. Go for it. Can I land on this? Yes, you can. Gotta make it. Oh, you son of a gun. Ooh, you're lucky I made that. That one's got a spike. This one, please don't have a spike. There's our crystal. We're out of here. Holy schmoly. These things. Oh, trying to do like a flawless run of this would be a nightmare. Just going amongst your business and getting stabbed. Where'd we go? We went from here, right? Holy. I have to say, very cool though. Very cool new Hive Dreadnought area. It's been a while since we've been lurking around in true kind of Hive environment. I'm not going to tell you to turn around. We can't just leave it alone. Where there was one Dread Commander, more will show up. You need to investigate and do what you do best. All the same, be prepared for heavy resistance. Don't go in half-cocked. Reload your weapons, take stock of the area. You know the drill. Come back alive, whatever it takes. Don't worry about us, Sloan. Give me... Oh, there we go. Oh... Can't go that way. Yeah, we defeated the Omen. Please don't be. We defeated the Omen, so what is pelting me out there? We're just following that signal now. There we go. Cursed by blight. This room's got Hive magic all over it. I swear those runes look familiar. Where are Eris's notes? Investigate whatever's in front of you while I do that. The energy coming off it is incredible. Barring another source, it's probably what you came for. Ooh. Just bladed ground. Take the artifact. Just this taking power must not fall into other hands. Claim it. Oh, there it is. The Barrow Dyad. Take. Barrow Dyad. Can we might as well equip it here. Do what you must. The target must be broken. The weapon is in the source, Guardian. Taken right up top. Right on top of you. Zerker not taken. Defeat Zerker. Oh, you spawn a bunch of eyes. Can I destroy the eyes with this thing? No, you cannot. Well, we got the Barrow Dyad. Oh, let's not Barrow die. Doesn't it got like a reload thing? Panic response. Ooh, I just did it. Suffocating terror. Can you deal damage? There we go. Blind him. Hit him with that. Pop our soul. And laser. Zerker not taken. Zerker taken. There's two. Oh, two sources. There's two sources. There's a. How is there a taken and a not taken? That doesn't make any sense. That should be impossible, should it not? Okay, we're filling up the panic response. As soon as we reload, it does the little, like, missile stuff. Oh, that's very cool. Then the entire ground... Oh, I see. We're supposed to be using these. How is there the same hive taken and not taken? That doesn't make any sense. Got more things to pop. Pop, pop. Could do one more. Rule of threes. They're oh, now they're together. And there's eyes everywhere. Holy, get me out of here. Boom, 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 boom. Give me that. Throw that out. Are they both available? Nope, it's just not taken right now. Save our super for the taken one. I feel like taken one's a little bit deadlier with all the ground. Fighting two bosses at once. Oh, I'm gonna need the lore on this. I tell you what. Pop that, and laser. Come on, zoom. Crack that. It's got a pretty good range, I tell you what. Barrow Dyad kind of putting in that work. Are you jumping down now? Yeah. Little turret. got one down now. Oh, stop getting terror stacked up so quickly. Get off me. Throw a turret. Yeah. Melee. Heavy, 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 heavy. Not taken down. Are you gonna run? There we go. He's down. He jumps down. Here we go. Zero takes a new shape. We're going Thunderdome again. Get out of there right now. The Hive magic in this room. Part prison, part airlock. If you can get to the door energized, you're in business. Seal the anteroom. What? Seal the chamber with the ritual of expulsion to banish the occur from this plane. I'm doing it. He became way more taken. There we go. Whoa. Open the chest. Exchange this item for the Dyadic Ascension quest, which will begin your journey to unlocking new intrinsic perks for Barrow Dyad. The Taken Path completed. Chosen Path. Awesome. What a quest. What a quest. I have to say, I know you missed out on the starting part, but like that was the real, meat and potatoes, the actual quest part. Awesome. So where are we going? We're going back. Oh, we got the Barrow Dyad. That thing, of course on a strand build, I'm sure this will put in way more work. Lay those unquiet thoughts to rest. Panic response and taken divergence. Well, we have the ability to craft it. Oh, look at that thing. Looks like an Orpheus from Warframe. Oh, awesome. That was awesome. How is there two? Not taken and taken, and then the taken one goes and is consumed in a blight and then emerges even more like takenified. So what was that all about there? Just like enhancing with more power because we took out one, it took on, basically converged both of them. What we got? One day we'll be shot of this mess. Sloan says tiredly, Guardian, I have an additional scavenger hunt for you. More signals like those fragments you found in the first place have been popping up all over the Dreadnought. Maybe it's an excess of caution, but I don't like leaving them out there for anyone to pick up and use. Unfortunately, she continues, we couldn't get specific locations, just that they're there, and if me and my sensors can read them, Taken sure can. Probably Hive too. So get out there, find them, and... Sloan shrugs apologetically. Well, I think you could probably siphon their energy into your new weapon, but it's going to require some better control of taken energies. Let's work at it a bit at a time. Soon enough, you'll be a master. Dyadic Ascension. Locate and collect taken osseous fragments in the Nether. Out of 6. I guess we can grab this again. Awesome. So I guess we just get to go back and collect. Step 2 of 7. So I guess we'll go back and just be collecting osseous fragments and upgrading our Barrow Dyad. Well, that was absolutely wicked. I know the part 2 of Act 1 side of things, like little Savathun, Drifter being very angry and sad, learning that the Dread are kind of after a weapon on the Dreadnought. All, not super long things, definitely not like as long or meaty as part 1 with, the intro to Act 1. But I think this more than enough made up for it. A very good length exotic quests and steps to go after, and then a mission that was really fun, honestly. Like, jumping in there and going in, got 2 kind of great bosses, multiple kind of sections, everything flowed nicely, a nice kind of movement, traversal section, all culminating in us getting the Barrow Dyad. I'm honestly shocked that we got the exotic mission in Act 1. Usually they save that for Act 3. Which, for me, begs the question of, do we get another exotic mission in Act 3? Or do we get something else, something different in Act 3? Either way, that was awesome. I'll be going through collecting those Taken Osseous fragments. I don't imagine there's much story importance. At least, this was the real meat and potatoes of stuff. If there's any, huge updates, then I'll add this at the end or just throw it in, a separate video, maybe the start of next week, part 3. But other than that, thank you everybody so much for watching. I've been FreakyDude99, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.